Hey guys, it's me, Dapper Paperbag. Today I'm just gonna be playing around with my character. Been playing around with my character's appearance a bit. Let me just go back to my old appearance. I was just playing around with my markings. We're gonna go and what? I thought that was one of the fucking rats. I was about to say, what the fuck? I am gonna just quickly leave. It is faster for me to leave where I'm going by flight. And yeah, we're running the Grove again. You know we're running the fucking Groves. Is what we do every time we start a stream. I am so tired today. It is unreal. I actually didn't want to stream today. I didn't want to go on the server today. I was so tired. But I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll log in. We'll run the Grove. And the stream after. Because I'm so fucking tired. Something must be going on the server, because fucking hell. My lag is pretty big. Let me just put it down to medium. And then do post-processing. I view. I have no idea what's going on. It could just be that something's going on. Like an event or something. There was only like 7 people on when I logged in. I'm just super tired today. I apologize for being quiet. I'm just really fucking tired.
me. You have nothing to fear of me, human. I am simply lonely as I await my return to the misty lands. I would like to talk.
Fucking snakes. There's one thing my character hates is snakes.
The dark moon wanes, human. I will wander here, human, until I
I've
can
just
return
realized I'm
to the
a fucking
misty
idiot and I
lands.
brought Oliver. I brought Oliver cores with me. Now I gotta fly back home and I don't wanna. You know what? I'm just not gonna butcher the animals today. I'll loot the money, but I'm just not taking the animal heads. Except from the bosses.
You return to this haunted grove.
Hey Kyger, how are you? I'm so mad at myself for doing that. Hell yeah. How have you been?
Die, outsider!
Did basically nothing. Head mo- oh, sorry to hear that. Hey Colonel, how are you? Yep, we're not cleaving any- oh, someone's already been through here. I think. Oh, there's a barrier just not loading. Yes, we'll choose this path. Not too bad. How are you enjoying the server? I'm doing okay. I'm tired. I wasn't supposed to be on today because I was so fucking tired. But then I realized I had to stream, and I was like, okay, I'll get on. I'll do the boss tag dungeon. And then probably log off and go to bed. I'm just so tired. I just don't want to get into RP today. But I was also too lazy to change the title and the thumbnail.
Foxy balls! The bright joy of slaying! Crumbs! Die, outsider!
But yeah, no, roleplay's been fun this week. I'm planning on getting on today. Fair. I don't blame you. I'm just tired. Like, I think I'm hitting that point of where, like, it's getting towards the end of the season, and I'm ready for it to end. Like, I'm at that point where it's like, thank fuck that it's gonna be, that my character's story is gonna be ending soon. You don't think you've heard of the server? It's a decent server. It's it's got a lot of the usual people. It's the season ending soon. I mean, probably it's close to Christmas. There's a lot of American holidays coming up soon. So I wouldn't be surprised if it ends soon.
Die, outsider!
I'll be very surprised if the server's still up, and if the season, well, I'll be very surprised if the season's still running in December. But like, it kind of feels like we're at that point of, it's like, how do I describe it? It feels like we're heading in from Act 2 into Act 3, if I was to put it into movie terms. Like, my character has an argument with one of her close friends, which is generally a sign of heading into Act 3. The conflict comes in before the resolution. Been in the final... that's not the final act. That is that's generally what we call the changing point. How are you doing, Tibbers? How are you feeling? Also, why are you in hospital? Like, what happened? Jesus! Are you okay? I mean, obviously not if they're checking to see if you had a stroke, but fucking hell. I'm part of the meeting, whatever happens. I mean, it's not gonna be anything bad, it's literally just my character just setting boundaries. Boundaries that are having to be set. Hold on, let me... Having massive neck and head pain last night, came home. Right, a bit more pain, have a visual note. Oh my god. Probably actually woke up at 10. Fucking hell. I'm sorry that happened to you. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Could someone clip this for me real quick? Check the engine light is on. Fair. I need this clipped because I can never trigger the bear for some reason. And it's quite annoying because I like running the bear. It's just more of a challenge. Like, this is always empty for me. So what's going on? I mean, it depends on what you mean. Do you mean with the fucking dungeon right now? No bloody clue, but it's been like this for me for a couple of days. Fight with her best friend and care for how she's been treated. Oh, yeah, no, like, she's been getting quite annoyed with, something. I don't want to say on stream because I don't want people to crash out at my fucking cat. But basically my character is being getting treated like a fucking invalid. And getting treated like a child. And she was having a heart-to-heart with Askelon about some things that just really been getting on her nerves because he doesn't blow smoke up her ass. She's tried to have this chat with people inside the clan, but they always say, oh, you're doing a good job as Jarl, and Freya's just like, no the fuck I'm not. Because Jarl Eric would never have put up with this, which is my partner's character. And she was explaining to, like, Askelon, and her had, like, a little bit of a... It's not really a fight, but, like, they had a little bit of a disagreement. But I would say they've kind of resolved it. It was more of a... The issue is that she is used to... She's used to being around more fighters than people who are just like regular, everyday villager type characters. And, what the fuck? Why am I being forced to, like, fucking choose certain paths? But she's just tired of getting told what to do constantly. It's not really something I want to discuss on stream. And it's not like anything nasty or anything like that. It's just, she's just tired. She's just thinking, you know, what's the point of me being Jarl if people don't respect what I'm fucking saying? Type deal. And she spoke to Askelon about it, and she explained to Askelon that she's used to being with a group very similar to his group, of where Jarl gives instructions, people follow through with those instructions in battle. Jarl says retreat, people retreat in battle. And she's used to that and not used to people like Xerxes would have never have kicked up a stink if Eric had said, hey, I'm gonna hold this line with Freya. I need you guys to retreat back and we will be right behind you. She would, like, he would have never have had, we're, like, the whole no man left behind shit. Especially if he was the one electing to stay behind with this reason. And just the constant back and forth with people digging their heels in is making it very difficult for her to carry out her Valkyrie duties. And she's now that she's not human, her duty goes before anything. So she's getting a little frustrated. And it's like something that's been put in her journal like several times. Like she's just so fucking like she has a journal that she vents in because she feels like she can't vent to anyone about anything because no one actually listens to her. Or like whenever she like finally gets to vent to someone, there's always an interruption and she never gets to fully express what's actually going on with her. And like lately she's been struggling with a lot She's been doing a good job of Cheryl. She's handling a different village. She literally has a bunch of fae that prefers talking to fighting. She's dealing with a bunch of wiggle fingers, and it's an adjustment. That's the issue is that she's having. And I think she's probably gonna end up having a conversation with people of, like, we're in times of war. Like, yes, we do need people to go and talk to keep the alliances, you know, A-okay. But she also needs people to be able to fight. Because it's not just you know, we can't just disappear, like, or she won't disappear, like, and basically she's very much getting into the mindset of people need to learn to fucking fight and harden the fuck up. No, like, you've had valid reason, and you're in fucking hospital. Like, I've been, honestly, Solana, Blix and I haven't handled. I would say the alliance with Falador is, like, still quite strained, but it's being somewhat repaired. But Freya does need to speak to the rest of the group about that and just be like, we need to not be screaming at our allies on the fucking battlefield. But she did explain to Axel, and she was like, look, you guys help us a lot with things, and it is frustrating that we cannot, like, help you in return with anything. And she's like, even if it was literally just, like, a fucking order of, like, I don't know, like, fucking 100 long ships or something. She's like, I have enough wood to build 100 long ships. Like, even if it was something as, like, simple as, like, fucking weapon hilts. Or, like, carrots, because we have a farm, like, something as simple as that would make us feel more useful. And he was like, yeah, I think a lot of your issues will be solved once you meet with the Arkansire. And I'm like, yeah. And I know that at least, and myself, my character has a lot more awareness of what's going on with them because she has spoke to them about the stuff that they've made. So, like, she's been kind of aiding them a little. Essentially, like, she's actually been keeping secrets from the rest of the group, if I'm being honest. Because he swore her to secrecy about what he's developed, because, and to be fair, the others were supposed to be there, but they decided to go and fuck with whatever is going on in with the blood magic shit while I went and while he was like at our base speaking to me, and he was just like I cannot have what I'm about to show you get out. So I need you to swear to secrecy, and then he showed her what he's been working on, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm keeping this zipped, no one's gonna fucking know. And then he was talking about giving us rings to help us be able to work with them on it, and he was just like, I'm thinking about giving you guys rings, and my character's like, no, keep the rings until initial battles. And then he was literally saying that as I was thinking that, and I was just like, my character was like, yeah, I was gonna suggest that because I don't want to get jumped by like the evil eye and like accidentally lose that. Involve yourself when you're welcome to make a step back, aid where you can. Your contract you do not break, British established, blah blah blah. I mean, Freya's rationalizing to that is, I'm not Fae, so that doesn't apply. It's very much, she's accepting of other cultures, but she will always see it as it's her house at the end of the day. That's why they send Ascalon down to deal with Bjornheim, because Ascalon is more like them than sending someone who's more civilized. And he told me out of character, he was just like, should we send a letter in response to them? And he was like, no. If you were to send them a letter and not show and meet them face to face, they would call you a coward. I mean, personally, my character wasn't gonna. She was just gonna probably be understanding about the situation. But this character is very set in her ways. Yeah, oh god, like, this poor Bean went through it this week. Like, she's just like, she's like, I've got to live like this for the rest, like, she was coming to the realization that once she ascended, she was gonna outlive practically everyone in the group. And like, it was something she and Aelor frequently talked about, was the fact that it was literally, in the end, it was just going to be, in the end, literally, those two were probably going to be the only ones that, out of Bjornheim, that's excluding, like, the Freehold and stuff, because they were going to be the only ones alive. Yeah, basically all the women are gonna live. Which, you know, tracks, honestly. Some of the men in the group have a death sentence at times. I honestly, I would really like for us to get another human. Old human. To live with us. Yeah. Harold will live forever purely because he always logs in when we're sparring. He never logs in during a battle. I guess Marbles will probably be there forever. Which, oh, by the way, my character's waiting for Rebecca to handle Marbles' house. She went in there, my fucking goodness. Alpha's human. Yeah, but we need more humans. That's what I'm saying. To be fair, like, if it wasn't for my fact that my partner was dead against playing Conan, I would be batting my eyes at him being like, will you please play a pretty elf boy for me? Or a frost giant. I would be like, pretty elf boy, or just give him the shift for the appearance of Arn. Yup. I did I did put in the peaceful dreams into the ticket for you. At the cleric class. Honestly, I probably could see Arm being a cleric. Purely because he never leaves the bed. So I could see him being like a cleric class or a support class. Purely because all he does is cook all day.
Hands where I can see them, matey.
But yeah, do you want to know what my sign was that Rebecca had been at Marbles' house? I turned around and she saw a dream catcher. She's like, Rebecca's been here.
You picked the wrong camp, mate.
But yeah, I've often thought about DMing Rusty or Perp and be like, look, I'm really the cleric. All you need to do is just stand still on the high ground and just bull strength me every half an hour and just fucking pocket heal me. Yeah, I'm sorry that I slept through most of it. Like, I was so fucking tired from everything. And I've been struggling to get to sleep that I slept through most of it. But dude, that fucking paddle made me laugh though. Poor fucking Melon has been going through it as well. Like, he's now got like some hallucination or whatever the fuck it is tied to his mask that keeps just insulting him, and I always find him sitting talking to himself in character and like insulting it and like fucking, and Freya's like, fuck, what do I do? I can't do anything with those fucking runes because it'll summon a bunch of undead outside our house. I mean, what we should have been doing is we should have honestly took him to Ascalon, the Runesmith. That's what we should have done. Because he said he had a thing that would have been able to help him. I might honestly take him down to Saren and be like, he's fucking speaking to some kind of thing. Is this normal? Just drag him down by the fucking helmet and be like, fix. Till we got to Bjornheim, the Freehold was on Sussless. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's another thing that's happened this week. The respite literally fucking split apart. So half of the respite is like living with Zarin, and like, well, they're kind of hoboing it between like Zarin and our place. Oh, he's going through his stuff. Yeah, that's. I mean, every character's got their shit. Like, it's not a dick measuring contest. Like, every character has their problems that they need to resolve. People always have, whether it be an inner conflict or an external conflict. That's what good storytelling has. When I tell you that I DM'd fucking Sovereign and I was like, why the fuck are my goblins all of a sudden calling the respite fucking moon rocks? He's just laughing. He fucking sends me a laughing gift. And I'm like, it seems like they've been listening to Ascalon. Fucking Ani started calling, like, in front of Freya, and Blix was just like, oh yeah, such and such the moon rock. Then Blix is like, oh my god, don't call them that. And Freya's just like, sounds like you've been speaking to Ascalon. Her magic is instinct-based, none of it is known. Yeah. All fair insane. I mean, fucking all fair insane. Look at fucking Freya's mother. To quote Sovereign, I bet it fucking grips. I bet it. Like, her mom was like fucking insane. And was like using blood magic, and that's why there was a load of like unsettled shit. And like while she was Unseelie and like of the Winter Court, she was not like in the Winter Court. She didn't follow the laws. She was the type that would be like, nah, fuck all y'all and your laws. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna fucking cause shit for the humans. And be the stereotypical fucking fae that is in both Celtic and Nordic, I guess, lore, which is they are very bad. They are very problematic. That's why when we went there, like, Freya did not describe it with justice. It literally looked like a Celtic or Nordic village that had been taken over by a fae. And when you went in, when you first arrived, there was a shitload of lost and unsettled spirits. And Freya was just like, this isn't good. Because she knew what her brother did. And she knew that if there was a bunch of unsettled spirits, that meant that there was people being sacrificed and killed for the blood magics. And
has come.
she was just like, oh boy. Then she saw the frost giant in the giant jail cell. She saw the wood, like it was literally, she saw goblins, she saw frost giants, she saw representatives of each member of our village, and she took that as her mother threatening her. She wasn't just threatening Freya, she was threatening the people that lived with Freya. And the mother was, through visualization, the idea was that the mother was making her statement clear without physically fucking saying it. And then she flesh crafted her own brother, not Freya, but the mother, flesh crafted and reanimated Freya's own brother who was killed right in front of her. And Freya was like, why are you doing this to your children? Because Freya's a mother herself. And she's like, why are you doing this to your children? What kind of monster? You say that I'm a monster. What kind of monster forces their children to fight each other? But she when she found out that she was, I guess, had the ancestry as a racial trait, she was not happy. Because she was just like, why is it that nothing in my life is ever straightforward? Why is it, no matter what, someone is always lying to me, and my life is never just, you're born human, that's it. It's always someone else hiding shit. Oh, hello! Melon? I'm gonna ramble. That'd be funny. don't know if Melon's AFK or not. Oh, he's awake. Okay. Come on, dice rolls, please. Oh my god, game, could you fucking... Please. Please, game. Freya doesn't know that you're not supposed to move someone until they're stable. I keep thinking that that's a person. This is an emergency. I have two options. One, I run down on the off chance that Seren is awake. Two, I grab these bandages and I try and use them as a focus. She's gonna try and grab the bandages as a focus. Come on, dice. Please, please. Thank fuck. I changed my mind after I said what I was going to do, because I was like, I could just pack and wrap him and just grab him and take him to Saren's, and I will drag his ass across several different fucking households. If I cannot get help at Saren's house, I'm gonna go to the fucking water people.
What's going on?
Hey.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I didn't realize you were here. Thank fuck you're here. I don't know what he seems to have some kind of wound on his chest. He's been bleeding for a long time. He feels practically like a corpse.
Son of a whore.
Fucking Grim wakes up! Thank God I fucking screamed. I can just tell him what I've seen. He has deep claw marks that look like he's been bitten by He has deep claw marks that look like he's been bitten by a bear.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe that just a bear did this to someone like Melon.
No, it is probably the creature or thing that has been talking to him and haunting him.
I think he was having a hallucination last night, right before I went to bed.
Mm-hmm. But there is a smaller nick along his body, and he is covered in bite marks and bite wounds. If you didn't come in, I was about to grab him and just run to Seren. Run to Seren!
As if they're around, I'll see what I can do.
I will go see if I can get her.
Well, I'll resort to what I can do to make sure he stays alive long enough.
It was just by chance that I wrote that in case someone came by or logged in. Just as well he had! I wasn't actually expecting anyone to respond. I was prepared to run all over the fucking place.
Come out of the shadows, cur!
Now that he's stabilizing him and keeping him alive, I might be able to run and get Komari if need be. I should have grabbed my bear. Please be home, please be home, please be home, please be home. Please be home. Please tell me that Saren's here. Please tell me that Saren's here. I don't think she's on, Chief. I don't think she's around. I don't think she's home. So I'm gonna go get Komari. I'm like, is it faster for me to go to the lamp and get the Tideborn? Or is it faster for me to go past the lamp and go to get Komari? I actually think it would be faster me going to the Tideborn. I know that sounds fucking insane, but it is actually faster. It would only be faster for me to get to the tower if I had my bear. He probably would prefer Komari though. But what if they're not around? Okay, I'll go to get Komari and them, and hopefully Komari is awake first, and then, so I know that she's staring at, I think she's staying at Zaren's. But it is so much faster for me to go to the Tideborn. God, I wish flight was faster. Because it takes me fucking forever to get anywhere. When flying. Like, if I was on my bear right now, I would have already torn up, like, that fucking place and would have been there. I know tower is kind of near here. And if they're not in, then I will grab that and then I will fly back to Tideborn. I will not settle until I find a fucking healer. Now I know where this place is. The floating crystal shit's so cool. Please be a healer here. Please be a healer here. Please be a healer here. Is DM Sass still update on what I'm actually doing? Oh, damn it. The one night none of our healers are awake. The one fucking night. I think Sasha just told me that lilies came by, and I'm like, I'm going to the
I
Tideborn.
saw something.
As a last resort, I will fucking drag his ass to fucking Valador, but only as a complete fucking last resort. Because they are busy. And I don't want to, like, harass them for every single fucking thing. The absolute last resort is I wrap him in fucking bandages, and I use the bandages as a focus and channel my divine magic to fucking heal the little shit. Star Guide. Honestly, me casting Soulfall would be so much better for me, and then just running. Because flying can get boring sometimes. That's interesting. If only I was not looking after, well, trying to find a healer for someone who's dying. Please be awake, please be awake. Okay, I guess we're heading home. yeah, we need to fuck up those undead. Just realized there's a load of birds. Yeah, we're going to Grave Friend. Actually, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Thankfulness you're here.
I'm just meditating. That's all.
Does Grim know you're here?
No, why?
He's in the clinic stabilizing Melon. I couldn't find any of the other healers, but I found Lily meditating in the garden. Meditating in the garden.
We are not alone.
What? Is it a spirit or is it hallucination?
Arcane, okay? Nature's it.
It's leaving. Currently, I'm keeping the blood inside him and circulating through my means. I can't actually heal him, though. He's got broken bones, including those wounds on his chest. Lily, that's going to be your job. And I think I just found the fucking conduit for that thing. Mayhaps. That'll take some looking into. This creature who holds claim on him has some sort of spirit or something working for her, keeping an eye, tormenting.
Is it settled
Not
or
sure.
unsettled?
What exactly do you mean by that?
Well,
For now, it's fucked off.
It, you know, is it a creature that has died and failed to go to the afterlife it is supposed to? Or is it someone that is trapped?
Don't know. Whatever it is, it speaks the tongue of demons.
It shouldn't be able to step foot in the consecration.
Normally, no. Unfortunately, there is a physical thing currently in the consecration that binds it, acting as a conduit. And unfortunately, that thing is on Melon's head. It's left for now.
I won't hesitate to get out my rune stones and try and communicate with it and to banish it. I will not hesitate to banish it.
And I do not blame you. I would welcome it. Unfortunately, I needed to attend primarily to keeping Melon alive. Interestingly, though, it seems that the primary conduit that it's using is one of the gemstones that are in the eye of his helmet.
It is probably using that to project itself.
Mm-hmm.
That is probably why he can see it.
It might also not be able to take physical form within the consecration. It can hurt him out there, it can torment him here, but not take physical form. And that is currently theory, unproven, but plausible.
We found him in the bathtub just bleeding.
I was following the footprints in the yard, went to the bathhouse, and that's when I heard you calling for help.
I'd already picked him up out of the bath. I can't remember why I went to the bathhouse. I just went to the bathhouse to see if anyone was in there.
He seems a little resistant to arcane, but I don't like switching magic.
It is
I don't
probably
think
the
it's...
mask.
Mm-hmm. It's the helmet.
Ooh, that's too bad.
And I can't use my methods to actually heal him. I could close the wounds, but it's more like, clay. Let's go with that, clay.
I could do what I did with Blix.
If you think it...
I managed to wrap Blix in bandages and managed to use the bandage roll that was connected to the bandages as a focus to heal people with my divine.
I have never heard of using a bandage as a focus, but you know what? If it works for you, then all the power to you. If you think it might help here...
Potentially. What is it that he needs? Does he need the... Does he need fluid back in his body, or...?
He is going to need blood. He's lost a lot.
That I cannot help with, but...
You can hold pressure on his shoulder till I can get it close. But worried about chest for the moment.
Okay, I will play pressure. I better get a fucking critical on this strength. to apply pressure practically fucking breaks his arm.
Alright. Oops. That should take care of his chest.
Hostile fucking healing! Hey, now you got fucking chest wounds. Let me just knock you the fuck out real quick.
Trim, you can let go now. And give me just a moment, Freya, and you will be able to let go of the shoulder.
Take as long as you need.
you need me to get back to work on that? The bleeding.
No, I don't think so. I think we got this.
Very well.
I think I might have an idea to give him more blood.
Yeah, the rest of his body needs blood, so we can't really stop it for a terribly long time.
Not sure what you mean, stop it.
Oh god, I don't want like an actual fucking...
Pretty sure the thing that fucked him up is possessing that helmet.
The hell, Goblin? We need you to wake the fuck up! We don't know how to save him. Not Zero coming into my chat when we need his ass to fucking heal Melon. I'm joking. How was your day with Buffy? I know that you guys said that you were gonna go to that that restaurant. Did you end up going? I had to make dinner fair. I have no idea what happened. I went to Midnight Grove and came back and he was bleeding out in the bathtub. I'm so tired though, I want to go to bed. Making easy eggs. Hell yeah. We did none of that fair. I got to speak to Faust today indirectly through Luna. And he was making omelets. That's fair.
That should do it for the shoulder. He's stopped bleeding. Freya, would you switch places with me again so I can just check his ribs and make sure? Make sure they're in place.
I'm going to start working on that runestone. If this works, I may have figured out a way to have ice melt into water and turn into blood if Ymir to give him blood.
Alright. I'll be right back.
This is kind of, in a way, almost like as close as blood magic she would get. Where's the runes? There's usually a set of rune stones there, but those are heated. I know there's a set of rune stones in here.
Jarl.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you are able to get Ymir to turn water into blood, you understand that just having him drink it or some such won't do what we need, right?
Yes, no, the rune should be putting it into him.
Very well.
I'm gonna have her get her war paints and paint on him. I shouldn't be healing him. I shouldn't really be doing shamanic stuff, but as I guess she would have some kind of knowledge of that.
should do the trick. I'll wrap some nature threads around the broken pieces of the ribs. They're not displaced, but it'll help hold them in place until they're healed. He'll feel much better. I just need to wrap the shoulder, and then I'm done if you've got something you wanted to try, Freya.
Mhm.
There we go. All right, let's get this shoulder wrapped up.
Has he been bleeding out onto that bed?
Let me look. Yeah, he's bled a lot on this bed. There we go.
I guess she has seen her brother do shit as well.
I'll be outside. Call if you need me.
Of course.
That should be enough. Oh no, not the securing the emotes. Why is he rolling wisdom? I'm so confused. Yeah, no, like, I don't understand why it just dissolved a bunch of paint. It's just paint on the skin. There is no magic on it yet.
Hello.
Hello. Melon went and tried to die again.
What?
Now they're over in the clinic taking care of him. Apparently there's some sort of entity in his helmet that can manifest physically enough to tear him up. I don't think it can physically manifest here, but it can manifest enough for me to feel its presence and for Melon to see it.
That does not sound good.
Now, how's your day going?
I've been going over books. I have a little project I'm working on. Uh-huh. I actually going to be testing something, so if you hear a loud explosion nearby, don't be surprised.
We're surprised? No. Prepared for trouble, though. Always.
I wouldn't really say trouble. I mean,
Well, the explosion might not necessarily be you.
fair. I know that I will be doing testing on something a little away from my shop.
Alright. I assume you're not going to tell me what it is you're doing the testing on.
Experimental magic is experimental and quite volatile. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, that's what's so fun about it. It's only within the last 10 years that I actually started plucking at the threads of reality. That's been fun.
Yeah. But that'll be most of my day. Is Melon going to be okay though?
He'll live. Wounds have been taken care of. He's dealing with extreme blood loss, but Freya seems to be trying something to deal with that. And the thing that harmed him is currently possessing his helmet. Can see through the gemstones. They turn purple when it's the one in command.
That's not good either.
But I do know one thing, that immaterial creatures really don't get along well with. Soul magic.
They also, for some reason, don't like salt.
True, but I don't think filling Melon's helmet full of salt is going to help much.
I need to focus, I need silence. Please fucking what? Please fucking what? Please fucking what? Okay. Probably gonna use the divine. Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is over in the clinic. Melon went and tried to die on us again.
Again? This is like normal thing when I'm sleeping.
I don't know. And I think Lix is awake. Somewhere.
Huh.
Heard the drums.
Okay.
Let me see. Honestly, I don't think there's much to tell you. Already told you about the fight over at Seren's. I think. I did, right? Yeah, I did. The water ley line popped. I wasn't there for that. The arcane one is getting ready to pop, but we've got a wee bit of time in that one.
We thought that about the Earth one.
I've got a suspicion that the lines are popping earlier than we feel they should be there. Because the water one, I felt it still had a day or two. I can tell it popped no more than an hour later. Sort of wondering if that's what happened to the Valador down over at that one, the Earth one. It wasn't supposed to pop for another day or two, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Also, Seren, you said that you and Solana are official, right?
Yes.
That.
Well, that's about damn time.
I go. Splits.
Oh, I also might have found where the rats that are getting into the farm are coming from.
Yeah, the hole.
Well, I found a big bloody nest over in a cave not far away.
Inkling about that?
I don't know. Also, when you say hole, do you mean the one that's down under the bathhouse? Is that what that is?
No.
Alright, so what's with the wee hole or cave or whatever that's under the bathhouse? Because I don't think I can fit in it.
I don't know. I thought the rats were coming from a hole near the farm.
Astrid say something about the hole yesterday. Thought was just normal.
I don't know. I mean, there's
Yeah,
a
no,
wee
it is
cave
not working.
thing
I can't concentrate.
over underneath the bathhouse.
Do you want me to tell them to move away?
Yeah, please. Or, you know.
I'll come back and see if I can't help boost your magic. Please forgive the interruption, but could we move maybe inside the longhouse? Freya is having trouble concentrating.
Alright.
Thank you. Grab anybody else that's out and about, if you don't mind.
I think Seren and Blix just went down under the bathhouse.
Alright.
You know, I don't think we've ever been told to take into the longhouse before.
Thank you, Lily. Maybe if you channel through the bandage, it might help. spells working, Lily?
Seems to be. Do not feel any resistance.
That's odd. Is there anything else of note down there?
Looked very old and run down.
Yeah, like a modern IV. Yeah, like a modern IV. You're sailing IV. This is just a Conan equivalent of a saline intravenous with extra steps. That drained her. That drained her. She's done. She is toasted. He should be okay. He has a lot more color now in comparison to what he did earlier.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I came home. For some reason, I went into the bathhouse and I seen him sitting there, and I approached him, asking him if he was okay, and realized he was unconscious. He was covered in scratches, bites, everything. I took him up to the bath. I made sure he was breathing. His breathing was labored. I took him over here. Then shouted for help. And Grim thankfully heard me. I managed to peck his wounds before I had shouted. I pecked his wounds with bandages, shouted for help. I guess Grim had either woke up or had just arrived and kept him stable until I found help. And so I ran from here to Seren's, then went to see if Seren was there. I'm guessing you were asleep. And then I ran to Zaren's house, of where Komari said that she would be around, and no one was there. So then I went to the Tideborn, no one was there, and so then I came home, and Lily had just arrived, I think, as I came home. She was meditating in the garden, and then I said that Grim was inside needing help with Melon. And Lily and Grim did most of the treating. I just... There, he was bleeding out quite a bit, so I took some of his blood. I mixed it in with the paints that I used to paint runes on, and I painted the rune of Lagos on him, and I got the actual rune stone. I then dipped the 2 bandages in water, and then I wrapped it around the actual paint of the rune stone, and I visualized the running water and how water is the blood of Ymir, and I then did an incantation of Lagos, and it seemed to have brought the water from the jug into blood for his system.
So,
And Lily helped me a lot with that, because I am very inexperienced with magic.
Look like do good job.
That
She
was
did.
all Lily.
Very good.
That was all Lily.
I could teach you a few things, probably.
I am a last
But-
resort. I would rather hand off healing to someone else. I am the last resort.
The last resort.
So, covered in wounds. From what wounds look like?
It looked like a bear or something had attacked him. I think it is whatever he is. There is an entity that he has been seeing over the past couple of days that is attached to the helmet. Grim suspected it cannot manifest a physical appearance while in the consecration, but could outside it. There is some kind of... He has been... people have been saying it's hallucination. I don't think it is hallucination. I think it is some kind of spirit that he has been talking to. And he has been having constant conflict with it all day yesterday.
He had bite marks on his shoulder, deep gashed his chest that broke ribs but did not displace them. But Grim was holding back all of him from bleeding out till I got here.
Well, if not come up with good plan soonish, this keep happening, Blick's just going to take Melon into magic no-no zone and break helmet off.
Won't that kill him? Won't that kill him?
Not no, but discontinue. This will kill.
This will kill. That is fair. Won't that kill him?
If he himself is not wield magic or a magical creature, it will not hurt him. It will hurt the helmet.
from Astrid's experiments sucks magic out of everything and anything. So may weaken enough to where it can just break old-fashioned way, then leave there.
Maybe see if you can get the Astrid to do a test on him before that. Just to see if
fair.
it will have desired effect. It's last thing you want is to take him down there, then it, as a result, has some kind of, you know, reaction that kills him.
Is fair. Only other thought is, since Origin Blix was told is Fae, heard Iron stops Fae. May be able to just put Iron helmet over top of this helmet. May contain.
Oh my god.
Not now. Was planning to talk to Melon about today, but
Well, I need to sleep. That drained me. But I hope he gets better. I'm going to bed.
night.
Good night. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I was not supposed to be live for almost 3 hours. Sorry.
I'm pooped. I didn't even see a POI. I just went to check to see if anyone was in the background.
Hello, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Bed?
Yes, I'm going to bed.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Alright, I'm gonna end stream, guys. I appreciate you guys for swinging by. Until next time, tag.